can't beat it.
Oh,
beautiful.
Good man, got it 15 yards.
That's what it's all about right there.
On these next two hunts, the crew tries out their luck with some public land hunting at Land Between the Lakes recreation area in western Kentucky. These quota hunts gave turkey hunters a chance to bag a longbeard before the regular Kentucky season began. Prepare for a couple of exciting hunts. Check it out.
All I was seeing his head stick up there.
That's a monster, ain't
Was you able to see pretty good?
it? His head was sticking above the decoy.
It was.
Yeah.
See, he was behind all them trees to me there for a
Oh,
moment.
that's pretty good there.
Look at the
Camera on.
Oh, he is on, boy.
Wait till you see the spurs on it.
We're hunting on public land down here at LBL.
That's right.
And he's used to being, he knew normally he would know if it was a hunter or not by the time he got to that point.
Yeah, I think makes a difference. The more you're scratching in the leaves, the more comfortable they feel that, hey, that is a turkey,
Yeah.
you know. And when as soon as he come up over this ridge strutting, the wind blew just enough that decoy spun around like that. And I'd seen his head go like that. I thought, oh,
But
he's
still, when
scared.
he got to here, he didn't want to come no further.
No.
No, he
You know what I'm
didn't.
saying?
He
He
could
got to
see
where he
the
could see,
hens.
like, they can come to me
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
that
right.
beard up there, we can get it good now, they ain't floppy. First, y'all seen this bird go to roost?
Yeah. Yeah, we just
Yeah.
happened to be driving along and seen him
That
strutting up
beard's,
here on the ridge.
that's 11 anyway.
Yeah, and
Thick.
thick of a,
As a roper you'll ever see.
yeah, 35 yard shot anyway.
Yeah. There's, you can see there, that sucker's been around a while on this public land. Ain't no telling how many
Yeah.
calls been thrown at this
That's
joker.
right. And right here close to the,
You know,
look
another
at the
thing-
wing, how much strutting that dude's
know,
done.
People talk about you don't call much to them, but I think one thing that made a big difference was
That
we made,
fly down made a
at times
difference,
we
too.
was making 3 calls at the same time.
And scratching.
Soft. He thought in his mind there was a whole flock of hens over here.
That's right. That's right.
and
he
it wasn't
sure
no
did.
bunch of calling, it was just several of us calling soft, and he thought there was hens over here waiting for him and scratching on
That's
his ridge.
right. And you let it know that the hens and stuff was here. Y'all done the fly down cackle and the wing flop and all that, and he gobbled at all that.
Yeah.
The scratching, you gobbled at that. But you notice when he come, like we've had it happen over and over, is when y'all quit calling.
Yeah, and then he
Like
we
he
never
gobbles
answered
twice
him.
real
Yeah.
close together and you just quit calling.
You just quit, and he's like, "Hey, where they hit?" And another turkey gobbled way off, and that probably helped to bring
Yeah.
him too. He's like, "Uh-oh, there's something else trying
Yeah.
to get there."
Land between the lakes, April the 9th, about 45 minutes into the morning. We got a big old gobbler down. Got another tag to fill. We're gonna ease off this ridge and see if we can't go get some more gobbler. That's a good one, wasn't it?
You ain't lying, boy. It gets better and better.
2 brothers and a dad, you can't beat it.
Oh, this is how, I mean, we've had a wonderful, if we never get to do this again, it's been good enough.
Camped out last night at Energy Lake Campground, cooked supper, got up this morning, killed a big old longbeard.
We might end up catching some crappie today before it's over with.
That's right.
Kill another turkey.
Wow, congrats that on an awesome bird. Later that afternoon, Luke gets his chance behind the barrel. The boys get themselves in a little bit of a pickle, so let's see if they can recover.
Shot, baby.
Get him fat, baby. Hey, baby. Man, that was the most exciting turkey I've ever been on my life. Hey, baby, I ain't kidding you. I ain't been that tore up in a long time. I'm gonna take you back there and see what I was doing. I was laying down behind a log. I mean, it wasn't that high off the ground. The hens seen us, come up and seen us. I'm shaking so bad I can't like talk. Hey, these turkeys gobbled. We come back in here. Jake heard them gobbling last week. We come in here, found some scratchings. Turkeys ain't been gobbling all day. Dad killed a gobbler this morning. We laid down. Sit down, this turkey gobbled by probably 300 yards from us a while ago. And we heard some hens coming through the woods scratching and yelping. And they come up about 50 yards from us, and two of them come up way ahead of the gobblers and seen us and started putting and went off this ridge. So I started calling real soft and yelping and scratching real loud, and I remembered I've never done this before in my life. But Drew Ladd, one of my buddies, gave me this tail fan the other day. So if you ever get the chance, you try to fan one in. Let me tell you, them two gobblers come up there and their hens were leaving because they had seen us. I belly crawled out behind this log and laid my shotgun down and just started turning that fan, and let me tell you, them two old jokers come on a dime. And they finally got so close. What happened when you seen them turning, I had to drop the fan because I was laying on my belly with my shotgun, and I just come up over the log, and that's why I shot not the strutter. I shot the one to the right. But I'll take him, baby. Jake, give me some. That was teamwork right there, Bubba.
Sitting right there at them logs. Luke was laid behind that log right there.
Hey, this right here, this saved that whole, this made that whole hunt happen. Hey, and I'm not one to go for one thing or another. I try to keep every trick I can in my pocket. And this is a new one. And I had it in my vest, and Jake handed it to me. And let me tell you, it probably won't work every time, but this hunt was totally 100% saved because of that little gadget right there, wasn't it?
Even though we had seen their hens walked off.
Man, that was
they
awesome.
Could see the hen decoy.
Yeah,
right
the hens
there,
were putting, leaving.
Strutting right there. It was like, oh,
the gobblers then started to follow them over the ridge, and I got that up and started going up and down with it. Hey, it was on them. You seen it. You seen them.
Yeah.
They got it, didn't they?
You got it, yeah, all the way.
You seen them. I mean, they come right to it, man.
I had them standing up there strutting, and all of a sudden here they came.
This was it, man. I ain't kidding. Golly. Let's check him out now they ain't flopping. Let's get a good look at it. He got a pretty good beard on him. The other one had a better beard, but look at that pretty fan right there. Barred
Luke,
up.
I said, we sitting there looking at them hens. I said, there's long beard strutting there. I said, there's two of them. He said, you're kidding. I said, no, I'm not.
Hey, we've been hunting all since Dad killed his bird at 6:30 this morning. We've been hunting ever since. And this is the first birds we've been on, first gobblers we've seen or heard since 6:30 this morning. That was a beautiful, I mean, an awesome hunt. I'm telling y'all, it was awesome. I don't know how else to say it. I was shaking so bad because I was trying to lay the fan down, get my gun up. We had a hen decoy set up in the road too, but the fan is what did it because 4 or 5 hens was leaving and going over the hill.
They sat there for 5 minutes strutting, and when they seen that fan, it was over. Their heads turned red, and it was over.
Yeah, we watched them for probably 5 minutes, and as soon as they seen that fan, it was on, man.
Luke said, here they come. I said, yeah, it is.
Hey, we're going to tag him up. I got to fill out my tag, and we're going to walk out of here, try to get out of here before it gets dark. But that was awesome. High five, buddy. We got a long trudge out of here. Me and Jake and he's on, but it was worth the walk. I bet it was a mile. But these woods are scratched up, loaded with turkeys. We're going to try to get out of here before dark. Thank the Lord for another wonderful hunt. It's been a wonderful year so far and a lot of years to go.